Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Nazarin bin Muhammad Hashim, matric number 189206. So now I will introduce about calculator. Okay, first calculator is an electronic calculator. Is a small portable electronic device used to perform operation ranging from basic arithmetic to complex mathematics. Okay, next in history, the first solid-state electronic calculator was created in 1916, building on the extensive history of tools such as abacus. It was developed in parallel with the analog computer of the day. Next, the pocket-sized device became available in the 1970s, especially after the first microprocessor, the Intel 4004, developed by Intel for the Japanese calculator company BCCOM. They later become used commonly within the petroleum industry in oil and gas. Lastly, the modern electronic calculator vary from cheap to giveaway credit card sizes model to study desktop model with built-in printers. So now they have become popular in the mid 1970s. For example, integrated circuit made their size cost small. By the end of the decade, calculator price has reduced to a point where basic calculator was affordable to most, and they become common in school nowadays. So nowadays, every student in school have their own calculator. It is common in student nowadays. So that's all for introduction in calculator. Thank you.
Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Danish Irfan bin Ahmad Khalid. My matric number is 190658 and I am from 10 College. Okay, first of all, I would like to thank to Nazarin for give their introduction of the calculator. And now, I would like to talk about the advantage of calculator. The advantage of calculator is first, allow students to solve complicated problems quickly and in an efficient manner. Secondly, can reduce the human nowadays can reduce the problem to simpler tasks and allows the student to devote more time in understanding the problem. And third, they are safe from monotonous calculation and the same boring procedure. And I would like to say that the student can avoid boredom and it does not demoralize their mathematical understanding. If mathematics is not made entertaining, pupil can feel bored and it can demoralize their mathematical understanding. And the last one for the advantage of calculator is teacher realize that the mathematical capacity of young pupil is not great. But using this calculator, they can manage addition, subtraction, multiplication and division problem in the fast and effective manner. And after that, I'm gonna talk about the disadvantage of using calculator. The disadvantage of using calculator is, although the instructions are simple, there are chances that pupil might make mistake. A small mistake is sufficient to incorrect the answer. So basically, the student in primary school that we have learned about the when I'm in primary school, we have learned about the BODMAS, bracket of division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. We must follow the rules of this mathematical operation. But if the students nowadays are forced to type the number or forget to put the bracket in the calculator, so maybe the answer is wrong. Secondly, there are strong chance that an advanced student is not able to solve the bracket problem correctly, just I said just now. And the third one is the calculator can only reduce their mental strength of solving the problem by their own. Basically, the student using this calculator, the disadvantage of using calculator is our brain will go slow down and we does not use 100% of our brain. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Arif Aizat bin Muhammad Hashim. My matrix number is 189256. Now I'm gonna explain about the objective of our project. First, to be familiar with Proteus and Macro C in C program. Second, to implement various mathematical operation in C language. And the last one, to build a simple project on C program. For the feature of this calculator is you can give any single digit input from 0 to 9. Next, you can press on/C button at any time to reset the calculator. Next, 4 junctions are implemented such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Okay, that's all. Next, the last one, error message are displayed in wrong input is detected. For example, if calculator is expecting a number but a function key is pressed, then wrong input message is displayed. Similarly, wrong function message is displayed if wrong key is pressed instead of a function key. Okay, that's it.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good evening. So my name is Azman bin Babah with the number matric of 1X9X71. So today, my part, I will introduce about you how we will work with Micro C and Proteus to do our calculator project. So let's go.
So hi guys, today I'm going to explain or how you we are going to compile the coding and how we are going to simulate our project. So the most important software that we are going to use is we use the Micro C Pro 4 Page and Proteus 7 Professional. This is we will be use the Micro C we will use for our compiling, and Proteus we will use as our simulation. So let's start. So this is the Micro C. We will open a new file. Okay, now we have opened our Micro C. So next we are going to get our coding. So basically this is all the coding for the calculator that I put on the Dev C++. But at first I try to do the coding at Dev C++, but it cannot read certain function. So we are going to use the Micro C. We are going to copy and put it here. So this is our coding. So I'm going to explain some of the coding that I know. So this first we are going is the when function. Then we are going to initialize all the function that we are used for this coding. Then this is a while statement. While statement, if statement. This is for us to enter our function. This is for us to enter the second number. This is for us to enter the first number. Then we get the equal sign. That means that by using our first number function, which is plus, minus, multiplication or division, with the second number we get the answer, which is we will use the plus, minus, multiplication and division. So this is the function inside the main for making the calculator. This is the switch function, switch statement. Then which is the we will initialize the screen, the error, wrong input. We will say it is a wrong input, wrong function, and this is for the digit, which means we can only enter a positive number or one digit number, which means we can only input from 10 to 9 number. We cannot input 10, 11, 12. We cannot input it. So after that, after we put the coding, we will build the coding. Build the coding, so it will produce another file, which is we can use the file in the simulation process. So after that, we will try to run the project. We will start debugger. So next, in the simulation, this is our design that we already finished. but I will tell you about the pitch 16FX77. So we will get the pitch. So we will use this. This is our 16F1877. So we will input the keypad for the calculator. This is calculator which a lot of function, but we only need 4 function. So this is, then we will the LCD. The LCD part. This is for the LCD for the calculator. So we are going to connect all. We will put our file that from our coding that has been compiled. So we are going to use. I already put the file here. Calculator. We will change to hex file because the simulation can only read the hex file. Okay. Then I will show you all the design that we already finished. This is the complete design for our calculator. So basically, this is the design, schematic design that I have been referred to. I have been referred to here. I get the design. Yeah, this is the design. So I follow the design. This is our pitch. This is our LCD, and this is our keypad. So this basically the connection is basically on for the pitch. The pitch 16FF, which is the this is for the row A, row B, row C, and row D. This is basically the connection for the keypad, and basically this is the connection for our LCD, and this is some circuit for the calculator. So we are going to simulate our calculator. So I'm going to show you some operation that calculator can do. First is plus. Yes, 13 of course. Then 4 divided by 2. 2. Oh, 4. 8. This is multiplication. Then 3. This is for division, and lastly for minus. Yes, but for our calculator we cannot use 2-digit number if it's a wrong function like what I said earlier in our coding. You only add one digit number with 1-digit number. That's it. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Asif bin Ani, number metric 189959. Today I want to present a conclusion about our project. Calculator is the great device that can reduce the human effort in our daily life. The calculator has many advantages that can make our life as a human much more easier. For example, when in the supermarket, the cashier use calculator to calculate the price of the stuff. When customer want to pay it, it will take short time to calculate it. However, the calculator is also a machine that can make our life much more easier, but it can reduce our brain to solve the mathematical operation by ourselves. For example, the student in the school can use calculator when they learn mathematics subject, but majority of the students are rely on the calculator only. So, calculator have also pro and cons, and hopefully humans are not rely to the calculator 100% and try to solve mathematics problem by ourselves. Thank you.
In addition, we not only know how to use the calculator, but mostly the most important thing in the programming subject, we learn how to use the macro C. We learn how to use the Proteus, and that we use now. We during the programming class, we learn we learn using the dev C++ to use to compile the coding, but for this project we use the micro C to compile, and then the most important thing, we learn how to use the Proteus. Since during our programming class we don't learn about Proteus. So as the conclusion, calculator is the best thing. Thank you.